Your body still tries to puff up fur that no longer exists. It still attempts to grow extra teeth for a jaw that shrank. It still carries a broken gene for making its own vitamin C. None of that is a glitch. It's leftover hardware from a version of you that no longer exists. For millions of years, survival selected for strength, acid grip, and raw physical resilience. Then something changed. Fire, farming, shelter, society. The traits that once kept us alive in forests and open savannas slowly became unnecessary. Some were reduced. Others were repurposed. A few were abandoned entirely. In the next few minutes, we're breaking down every major ancient human ability. Evolution quietly phased out not as random biological quirks, but as deliberate trade-offs. Once you see how these changes connect, modern humans stop looking weaker and start looking redesigned. Number 10. The Intimidation Puff. When goosebumps ripple across your skin, you're activating a defense system that used to work. Early humans were covered in thicker body hair. When threatened, tiny muscles attached to each hair follicle contracted. The hair stood upright, making the body appear larger and more intimidating. The same thing still happens when a cat arches its back and doubles in size. It also trapped a layer of air close to the skin, creating natural insulation against the cold. Today, the muscles still contract, the reflex still fires. But the fur is gone. So instead of looking bigger, you just get small bumps on bare skin, a defense mechanism running without its original equipment. The wiring survived. The coat did not. Number 9. Backup teeth. Wisdom teeth weren't a design flaw. They were a second chance. Early humans chewed through raw plants, tough roots, sinew, and uncooked meat. Teeth wore down fast. By early adulthood, molars could be flattened from constant grinding. So evolution installed a backup set. Third, molars erupted later in life, restoring chewing surface just when it was needed most. Then we discovered cooking. Fire softened food. Agriculture reduced grit. Over time, our jaws shrank because they didn't need to be as large or powerful. The wisdom teeth schedule never got the memo. Now, they often emerge into a jaw that has no room left, impacted, misaligned, or trapped. Some people are now born without them at all. The backup system is slowly being removed. Number 8. The Famine Engine. Ancient humans didn't eat 3 meals a day. Sometimes they didn't eat for days. Their metabolism was highly efficient at switching into fat-burning states, preserving muscle while surviving extended food scarcity. This wasn't optional. Strength had to be maintained even during shortages. Modern bodies enter fasting states differently. Muscle breakdown can occur sooner. Energy systems prioritize immediate fuel use rather than long-term preservation. Because agriculture created stability, regular access to food reduced the need for extreme famine efficiency. The survival engine didn't disappear. It just recalibrated for a world with stored calories. Number 7. Built-in vitamin C production. Almost every mammal can produce its own vitamin C. Humans cannot. Millions of years ago, primates lived in fruit-rich environments where vitamin C was abundant. The gene responsible for producing it gradually became inactive. It wasn't needed, so it degraded. The gene called gulo still sits in human DNA. It's just broken. When humans later spread into environments without reliable fruit, the weakness became obvious. Long sea voyages led to scurvy. Teeth loosened. Tissue broke down. Other animals never lost the pathway. Humans did. An unnecessary trait became a permanent dependency. Number 6. Grasping feet. Early human ancestors had feet that functioned almost like hands. Their big toes stuck out to the side, allowing them to grip branches and climb efficiently. Then upright walking took over. Long-distance travel across open terrain favored stability over grip. The big toe shifted inward. The foot developed arches for shock absorption. Climbing ability decreased. Endurance walking improved. Newborn babies still show a faint grasp reflex in their toes, a small neurological echo of our tree-dwelling past. We traded vertical agility for horizontal range. Number 5. Sleep Sentry Mode. Sleeping in the wild required awareness. Ancient humans likely maintained lighter sleep thresholds, able to react quickly to specific sounds while ignoring harmless background noise. Predators moved at night. Total unconsciousness carried risk. Modern humans sleep inside walls and locked doors. The brain no longer maintains constant threat monitoring. Instead, unusual sounds may get woven into dreams instead of triggering immediate wakefulness. However, fragments remain. Many new parents wake instantly to a subtle sound from their baby while sleeping through louder ambient noise. The surveillance system is still embedded. It just activates selectively. Number 4. The industrial stomach. In prehistoric conditions, food wasn't always fresh. If a carcass was available, it was eaten. Stronger stomach acidity likely helped neutralize dangerous pathogens. Comparative research shows that scavenging species often possess highly acidic digestive system. As cooking, sanitation, and food storage improved, constant exposure to harmful microbes decreased. The pressure for extreme stomach acid weakened. Modern digestive systems are adapted to cleaner food environment. The industrial setting was scaled back. Number 3. Brow ridge armor. Archaic humans had pronounced brow ridges thick bone above the eyes. These structures likely reinforced the skull against impact and mechanical stress. Over time, human faces flattened. Brow ridges diminished. One leading explanation is social communication. Flatter foreheads and mobile eyebrows allow a wider range of expression, subtle signals of emotion, intent, and reaction. Rigid bone limits movement. The face shifted from protective shield to expressive surface. Protection decreased. Communication increased. Number 2. Bone-crushing jaws. Earlier hominins had powerful jaw muscles anchored to reinforce skull structures. They processed raw plant fibers and tough material that would damage modern teeth. Cooking reduced the mechanical demand of chewing. Jaw muscles shrank. Skull shape changed. As chewing muscles diminished, cranial capacity expanded. The space once used for bite force became available for brain growth. Raw power was exchanged for cognitive expansion. Number 1. The brute force grip. Fossil evidence shows early humans had thicker forearm bones and stronger muscle attachments than modern humans. Climbing tool shaping and environmental survival required immense grip strength. Over time, hands evolved for precision rather than pure force. Fine motor control improved, allowing detailed tool use, art writing, and complex manipulation. Strength decreased. Dexterity increased. The trade-off is clear: less crushing power, more control.